Is there any difference in the length of time that you reckon that it takes to learn the TT from a driver to a passenger?
Well, it's bizarre really, because I've done more laps in a car than I actually have on a bike. And before I did my first TT, I did loads of laps in a car, loads of laps with passengers, did laps with Carl. And then you get on the bike and you think, well, me, this is different to the car. It's like relearning again. You basically may as well not have bothered with the car.
Yeah, the more homework you do, the better.
Yeah.
You can drive around all day long, but you're not learning if you drive around all day. You have to break it down, and it's like you need to know what's coming next, rather than
where you are.
Where you are.
Oh yeah.
You know, you can be able to take a glance up and go, I know where we are. You know, each bit of grass looks exactly the same as the next bit of grass, but you need to have a look at it, and you should be able to know the road and go, I know what's coming next.
It's an interesting question.
And that's when you should be able to watching on board, close your eyes for say 10 seconds, open up and go, I'm there.
Yeah.
And that's when you
That's what I was
start
saying,
to
kind
get
of
it.
like if you close the same thing.
Yeah.
Passenger, you've sort of got to learn with your eyes shut, with your head down. You got to know where you are without looking. If you
So
can
you're
peek
by
up
feel.
occasionally, but
Yeah.
it's
So you can feel it. You can feel.
yeah.
which
You
ones
need
you're
to
going
sort of
through
know
and
where. Dan Sale gave me a good tip when if you tucked in, look out the side rather than putting your head up, and you see something go past. If you're in the car and you look for markers,
Yeah.
and then you have a quick look out the side, then you know where you are. But learning, I'd say it'd take the same amount of time to learn, but it's a different discipline,
Yeah, it is, yeah.
if you know what I mean. And yeah,
The time wise, I think it's hard. But you do see a lot of passengers that can come in first time, you know, like Mark Wilkes.
oh,
115 in
unbelievable.
his first year. That's
That's impressive.
Not many people do that. Like Callum was obviously 130.
Yeah,
Callum Crowe.
yeah.
But then again, you got Ryan. Ryan done 113. Jacko done 109.
Yeah.
But obviously we're local, so it's a little bit. We have got a bit of an advantage. It's
You don't-
hard.
So you don't know the circuit, but you know where the circuit
You know
goes.
exactly where we're going. 'Cause
I
we
can
drive
tell you
people
all the
as
corners.
No.
I go that right. I go like that right, left after Kirk Michael petrol station.
Well, they used to go from pub to pub, didn't they?
Yeah, which is rental,
gone
yeah.
around,
well. Yeah, the first TT I done was 2005. I drove around a bit in the car, and I used to have Nick Crowes on board from 02, I think it was, and I just battered it. But I was never going to go the same speed as what Nick was doing then.
No.
And I jumped on the bike first night, came down to Bradden Bridge, and I was like, because I was almost went into the tree because I just tried too hard,
Yeah.
and you
Too soon.
didn't realise you were going so fast. So all of a sudden you're like braking like you would in a car, and you're like doing 100 mile an hour quicker.
Yeah.
You're like, ooh.
Oh yeah.
You know, I was too young, but it taught me a lot. Driving around the TT course, every year I come away from the TT, I'm a much better rider than I was.
Yeah.
You know, because you learn so much, because you're on the bike so constantly, and you're trying different things all the time.
You never stop learning
No.
the TT because
You're
it
much
changes
better,
every year. The roads change, scenery
Yeah.
changes. That's one of the main
The biggest challenge. I suppose.
unique things about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, nothing's the same from year to year. Corners change. Corners get faster.
Yeah.
Some get slower.
Bumps get bigger.
Yeah.